Alrighty, guys, here we go. Another great game here to play through. Glory Days Boxing. I love my boxing sims. Don't know much about boxing, to be honest. I couldn't even tell you who the champion is right now currently, but what I can tell you is I love my boxing games. I love Title Bout 2 and I love Glory Days Boxing. So we're going to be doing a 10-round fight here between Tommy Morrison and Deontay Wilder. So it's Wilder versus Morrison in a 10-round fight. Let's get to it. All right. So what I've done is I've taken some dice and I've basically converted each of their own star ratings onto dice. So this way I don't need to look at, oh, I rolled a 2 and then look at number 2 to find out what it is. I just using these dice. I made a special dice for Tommy Morrison and I made a special dice for Deontay Wilder. So we're just going to be using these dice as opposed to normally you'd roll a d6, a red one, and a d6, a blue one. Look at the ratings and everything on the player card. But for me, it's so much easier to do it this way because I can see, oh, this is inside 2 stars, this is outside 2 stars. I don't need to check their cards to do that. So here we go with the 10-round fight. Tommy Morrison is in the red corner. Deontay Wilder is in the blue corner. Obviously, percentile dice is going to be green and then white. So that'd be a 49. This would be a 19. And of course, our D20. I do have our D20 marked on the 19 and the 20s because anytime you roll that, there is a cut or swelling chance. And as a reminder, again, for myself, I put those on there. All right. So here we go. First segment of the first round. Oh, and I do have an Excel sheet that I'm going to be using to keep track of punches landed and stuff like that. Let's see if I can. Must be this one. Yep, it's this one. Okay. So I'll probably be bringing that up in between rounds. So we can kind of get, see what's going on with all that. So in the meantime, we don't need it. So I'm just going to move it out of the way. All right, here we go. First segment of the first round. And it is Tommy Morrison 1 star outside. Wilder rolled nothing. So Tommy Morrison's got this one outside. Outside by Tommy Morrison. He rolls a 68. So he misses his punch. A check for counter punch from his opponent. He's going to roll a counter on Wilder. And he doesn't counter. So nothing happened that segment. And we go on. And nobody does anything that segment. We will move on. So 1 star outside, 1 star outside. So we're going to have a toe-to-toe exchange. We'll start with, since no one has momentum, we'll just start with the red corner. 74. That is outside 74. Misses check. And we'll roll for Wilder. So he doesn't get his power because he missed his check. 50 outside is going to be snaps a jab followed by a 2-point cross. So a 2-point cross is going to put Wilder on the board and he will get momentum now. So finally, somebody landed a punch. Congratulations. All right. Here we go. Stuka Boxing Night with ID Jester. What is going on, Stuka? Happy holidays, my friend. Happy holidays to you. So we just started. This one is Tommy Morrison, and we've only got a couple segments in. Wilder's landed a couple punches, and the other couple segments of nothing's happened. So you haven't missed in another segment where they actually do nothing. So the first minute of the match, and 2 punches are thrown the whole time. Boo birds are starting to come out. They're like, come on, are we going to see a fight or what's going on here? Next segment. So we have 2 stars outside. So it's going to go to Wilder. 2 stars outside for Deontay Wilder. He rolls an 88 though. That is a clinch. So I'm sorry, 88. Misses a check. We're going to roll. We're going to check an opponent's to see if Morrison counters. And Morrison does not counter. So again, no action in that segment. Kind of a boring first round here. What is going on, people? It's 2 stars inside, 2 stars inside. We're going to have a toe-to-toe exchange. We have momentum here, so Wilder will get to go first here. Happy holidays to you, Stuka Joe. Happy holidays, my friend. So, here we go. First up, Wilder. 13. 13 on the inside. 13. Combo lands, 3-point jab. And it's no power range. Now we'll check for Morrison inside. Toe-to-toe exchange going on here. 73 inside is misses. So Morrison is a little wild here early in this one. Can't find the range, can't land anything. And we move on to the next segment. Minute 20 to go in the first round of action. It's 2 stars inside. Tommy Morrison finally works his way inside. Let's see if he lands a punch here. And 52 inside. Misses. Checking opponent counter. Once again, counter for Wilder. He needs a 1, 2, 3, or 4. No. So Morrison still can't land a punch. First two minutes of the round, and Tommy Morrison has not even landed a single punch yet. 2 star outside is going to go to Wilder. So Wilder with the 2 star outside. 75, and once again misses. Checking the opponent's counter, so Morrison can counter 1, 2, 3, or 4. 3. And he's going to land his first punch. It's a counter. 2-point cross by Tommy Morrison. Morrison will take momentum. And there is just 40 seconds to go in the first round. 40 seconds to go in the first round. 1 star outside, 1 star outside. So we're going to have a toe-to-toe outside exchange here. 92. 92 is going to be a clinch, no punches, so that's it. If either on a toe-to-toe exchange, if either fighter rolls a clinch, you don't do anything. No punches land. So last 20 seconds of this round, not much action has happened. Either fighter can win it, and it looks like it's going to be last chance for Wilder here. Last chance for Wilder. 13 on the outside. Big shot to the head and body lands 4 points. And that is not within his power range. So, ding, 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 ding. Round goes off. We look. Morrison with 1. And it was a counter punch. A 2-punch counter punch. So, we're going to load up our Excel sheet again, just so I can see this here. All right, punches landed for Tommy Morrison. He landed a whopping 2 punches. And for Wilder, He landed 9 punches. Okay. Nobody got knocked down, no injuries, no fouls. Now judges scoring. Judges scoring. The difference between those two is, see, 9 and 2 is the difference is 7. Going to be rolling on the 5 to 8 punch differential. So on a 1 to 15, the judge will give it to the favorite. On a 16 to 20, he gives it to Morrison. So Judge 1 is going to give it to 20. Gives it to Morrison. So Morrison, oh my gosh, wins 10-9. Judge 2 gives it to 9 and 10. Gives it to Wilder. And last but not least, 20. Oh my God. And Tommy Morrison, who didn't do anything that round, is going to win that round 10-9. 10-9. Look at that. That is crazy. Landed 1 counter punch, and he's going to steal that round. Steals the round. Momentum is going to go with the blue corner because they landed more punches. And we go on to round number 2. Ding, 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 ding. Here we go. These judges are crooks. I agree. I cannot believe they 2 times I rolled a 20. That is crazy. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Outside shot, outside. So it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange. We're going to go with Wilder first. He rolls a 0-5. Outside is going to be a big shot to the head. 4 points. Oops, wrong one. 4 points. And not within his power range. Let's look at Morrison now. He rolled a 90. That means that was outside 90. And he just misses. Just misses. So nothing for Morrison. So momentum over to Deontay Wilder. Wilder with momentum. And this time Morrison inside. 36. 2-point jab. So on the board, and 17 is not in his power range. So 220 to go. And it's 2 inside, 2 outside. So we're going to start with Morrison since he's got momentum. Morrison on the inside. 26. Working the head and body, 3 points. And a 5 is in his power range. So we're going to have to remember that. And Wilder now is going to have to make a chin check after he does his attack first. He rolls a 0-8. On the outside, big shot to the head and body, 4 points. All right, and his was outside the power range. So he has to make a chin check. He is a 2. Wilder is a chin check, or else he's going down. Morrison lands a big one. He got him. He knocked him down. So down goes Wilder here in the second round. A huge punch on the inside by Morrison. And now we're going to check for a knockout. It's a 3 or less, and this fight is over. 3 or less, he can't get up. 3 or less, and this fight is over. No, it's a 9, though. And there's an optional rule whenever you roll for a chin check and you roll a 9, instead of the opponent being stunned for 1 round, they're stunned for 2 rounds. And I'm playing with that rule. I did mention that. But so he is hurt going into the next round. If you're not familiar with what that means your opponent gets a higher power check against you, and they automatically win the next segment. So Morrison, taking advantage of this, automatically wins the segment. Let's see if he can do anything with it. A 50. Oh, I have to roll outside. 50 outside. And he misses. So he's got one more chance at it. And since he doesn't roll that, I'm wondering what happens if you don't roll anything. You roll blank. Wonder if you still get to roll. No, because you have to decide if it's inside or outside. I would assume he fails both of his checks. So after that, Wilder is no longer stunned. So we're back to normal, but Morrison hit him with a good shot and couldn't follow up, which is kind of disappointing for Morrison fans out there. Must be Don King judges. Yeah, I know, right? Happy holidays. Here we go. And Wilder comes back with a huge inside shot here. 22 inside is going to be a 3-point jab. Combo lands behind the jab, 3 points. And no power. No power check. Wilder's landing much more punches, but he's not landing any big ones so far. And the next segment. And Wilder 2-star inside again. 81. Mischeck, check for opponent counter. Checking for Morrison's counter. 14, no counter. 1 minute to go in the second round. 1 minute to go in the second round. 2-star inside, 2-star outside. We will have toe-to-toe exchange starting with Wilder, who has momentum. Well, Wilder has momentum. 33 outside is going to be combo lands behind the jab, 3 points. And a 15, once again, no power chance. Let's check for Tommy Morrison. A 0-6 inside. Hard cross, 4 points. So both fighters landing heavy shots. 18 again means no power shot. 40 seconds to go in the second round. We have a Wilder inside. I'm sorry, Wilder outside. Wilder outside, 85. And we're going to check for a counter again from Morrison. Morrison, no counter. 20 seconds to go in the second round. 20 seconds to go in the second round. And once again, a toe-to-toe exchange starting with Wilder. A 1, there's a power shot. And a 12. Big shot to the head and body, 4 points. And remember, he's got to make a chin check. .32 outside. Working the head and body, 3 points. And a 20, which is a possibility of a cut. So we got several things happening here. So first things first, we're going to do this cut check. Then we got to come back and do his chin check. So we got to see, anytime you roll a 19 or 20, there's a chance for a cut. So we look at his cut check is a 4. Wilder is a 4. So we already roll a 4 or less for a cut. And there is no cut or swelling. Now we do a chin check over here. His chin check is a 4. If he rolls a 4 or less, Morrison goes down. No, he rolls a 7. So, ding, 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 the end of the round, and a very exciting end to that round, as both fighters are starting to land punches now. 18 total punches landed by Wilder. And 12 punches landed by Morrison. So, again, I got a little Excel sheet. I'm keeping track of everything. Let's go to the judges' scorecard, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Shall we? So, punch differential. 18 to 12 is 6. So, again, 1 to 15 is going to go to the favorite. 16 to 20 will go to the underdog. So, Judge 1 is going to score this in favor of Wilder. Judge 2 is going to score this in favor of Wilder, just barely. He was a little wavery. And Judge 3, Wilder. So all three judges give this 10-9 in favor of Wilder. So, but it's only one round apiece now. Going into round number 3. Going into round number 3. Here we go. And Wilder will take the action since he has momentum, since he has done more damage. The knockdown does not... Yeah, I think it does, actually. Since there's a knockdown, they're gonna score 10-8, 10-8. 10-8, 10-8, 10-8. Good catch there, Dave. I believe that's right. With it, when there's a knockdown, it's going to change it to a 10-8 round. All right, here we go. Right, it was, wait a minute. Who went down? Morrison got knocked down, right? Right, yeah, okay, all right. I was a little confused there. I'm a little confused. What can I say? All right, here we go. 3 minutes on the clock. Round number 3. Ding, 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 ding. One start outside, one start outside. We'll start with Wilder first. That is a 10. That is going to be a big shot to the body, plus the head, 4 points. Oops. 4 points. No power shot, again for Wilder. Morrison, 57 is just going to miss. So nothing by Morrison. 2:40 to go. Wilder again. 93, though, is going to be a clinch on the outside. That's going to be a clinch, so no punches landed. 2:20 to go. Two stars outside. 92, again, outside is going to be a clinch. No punches landed. So that's twice in a row they landed with a clinch. Not much going on in round 3 here so far. Toe-to-toe exchange this time. Starting with Wilder. 0-8 and a 2. That's going to be a big punch. Big shot to the head and body, 4 points. And remember, he has to make a chin check. And And a 69 is going to be a miss. So he doesn't get a chin check. So Morrison would have had a chance, but he have to land a punch for the power. So he's going to make a chin check. His chin is a 4 or less. He is down. Nope, he's fine. Wilder and Morrison. Wilder, 2 stars outside again. 2 stars outside again for Wilder. 96, though, is another foul. 1 punch lands, and then we're going to check his foul. Foul. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3 makes a foul. Ooh, he does make a foul. 14 is holding. So he's been... Wilder is caught for holding. I'm going to put that down here. And I should have typed in who got knocked down. Let's see. Holding. Mark him down as warning for holding. Okay. So, Wilder's been warned for holding. 120 to go. Wilder again. A 30. On the outside, 30 is combo lands with the jab, 3 points. He's up 12-0 on this round so far. 1 minute to go. And it's going to be Morrison 2 stars inside this time. Morrison 2 stars inside. 96. Foul. 1 punch lands, but we got to check for a foul. He is a 3 on the foul. Ooh, he's a 4. So he doesn't get the foul, but he does take momentum with that nonsense. 40 seconds to go. Morrison inside again. Morrison working his way inside. 43 inside. Crushing blow followed by 2-point jab. And a 5 is going to be a power check. He has a 6 on the power, so chin check is a 2 for Wilder, 1 or 2. It was Wilder that went down last round, wasn't it? I remember that. And I'm going to adjust that because it was Wilder that got knocked down. We're going to rescore round 2 here in a second. So his chin check is fine. And there's 20 seconds to go in round 3. We're going to redo round 2 here, or not redo it, we're going to rescore it. Because it was Wilder that got knocked down. I remember now. Clinton Parks, what's going on, my friend? Last segment, it's going to be Wilder with it. Wilder on the outside. 52 is going to miss. We're going to check opponent's counter. And no counter. And ding, 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 ding. It is a 12-3 round. Wilder with a 12-3 advantage. Knockdown. Wilder got knocked down last round. So because of that, it's not going to be scored. Knockdown column equals high score, low score for fighter with most knockdowns. Okay, so if you get a knockdown, it doesn't matter the difference in the punches. This is the way I'm reading this. So because he knocked down Morrison, knocked down Wilder, he would have the advantage 10-9. if you roll a 1 to 15, I believe is how they score that. So Morrison, and Morrison. So Morrison actually gets 10 to 9 because of the knockdown last round. Okay. So Morrison's actually up 2 rounds to nothing already. We go into round 3. He lost his 12 to 2. Or, I'm sorry, 12 to 3. Okay. So the difference is 9 points. So you need to roll a 20. You need to roll a 20 to get the judges to vote for you. So first judge, nope. Second judge, nope. Third judge, no! The third judge gives it to Tommy Morrison. That judge loves Tommy Morrison. That judge loves Tommy Morrison. Unbelievable. Tommy Morrison is stealing these rounds. It's highway thievery, my friends. Highway thievery. This is crazy. Highway robbery. Look at this scoring so far. The judges are... Oops. I need to fill this out. Oops. This would be a 9 there, and this would be a 9. So, all right. Yeah, with these judges, Wilder better hope for a knockout. You're right. All right. All right, here we go. He's definitely winning the fight in punches, but, I mean, Morrison's going to be tired here before long. But, all right, here we go. Round 4. Wilder has momentum. And it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange starting with Wilder's corner. 83 misses. 34 is going to land. 2-point cross followed by a jab. So Morrison is on the board. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. 2:40 to go. And it's going to be Morrison again. Morrison's starting to get more active here. 53 on the outside is a miss. Too bad, because that would have been another swelling check. And a counter is going to be missed by Wilder, so no action in that segment. Opening a grand jury investigation on this one. I know, that's crazy. And it's going to be Wilder with a 2-star insider. I'm sorry, 2-star outsider. 0-5, big shot to the head and the body, 4-pointer. And a power shot. So it's a chin check by Tommy Morrison, chin check. 10, he's fined. He's fine. 2 minutes to go. And it's going to be a toe-to-toe check this time. 17. And combo lands, 3-point jab. Inside for Morrison. 32. Working head of the body, 3 points. And a power shot. So a chin check for Wilder. Chin check for Wilder is a 20. He's fine. 1:40 to go. Morrison winning again. 76 on the outside is misses. Checking opponent counter. 1, 2, 3, or 4. No counter. 120 to go. And we're going to have another toe-to-toe exchange, starting with Morrison. 59, outside, misses. Wilder, 20, outside, is a combo, 3-point combo. And no power check, so Wilder takes momentum. 1 minute to go in the fourth round. And we're going to have another inside toe-to-toe exchange. Starting with Wilder this time. 30. 3-point combo. No power check. Morrison. 33 is a 2-point jab. No power check once again. 40 seconds to go in the fourth round. And it's going to be Morrison outside. 38. 2-point jab. And a power check. A chin check, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. No, he's fine. Last segment, and this is a close one. It is 13-9 right now. And it's going to be Wilder. And it's going to be a 5-point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a power check, a chin check. Morrison chin check is a 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's a 3. Morrison goes down. Morrison goes down. Can he get up? It is a 1 or 2. 1 or 2, and this fight is over as Morrison stumbles back up off the canvas. And just barely at the count of 9, the referee looks like he was going to call him back to the corner and say nope, but ding, 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 the end of the round happens, and Morrison gets saved by the bell. Technically he didn't, but still a huge round for Wilder. 18 versus 9. That was a difference of 9. Yeah, so because there was a knockdown and he had 9 more punches, they're gonna score that round automatically 10-8. Automatically gonna score that 10-8. All right, now I'm starting to figure out this scoring system a little bit. 10-8. Don't leave it in the judge's hands, Wilder said. I can't leave it in the judge's hands. I'm going to have to go out and actually beat him up, I think. So Wilder wins another big round. Morrison is down to 3 stamina. So assuming that Wilder does at least 3 damage, Morrison will be tired after the end of next round. While Wilder still has 44 stamina left. Morrison has to have a couple huge rounds. Right now it's not looking good for Morrison fans out there. But you never know. He already knocked down Wilder once, and Wilder's knocked him down once. So, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Round 5. And we're going to have us a toe-to-toe exchange right off the bat. Outside by Wilder. 25. 3 points. And a power chin check for Morrison. Morrison. 13 is a 4-pointer. I'm sorry, inside. Yeah, it's still a 4-pointer. And a chin check. So both fighters landing big punches. We're going to do a chin check here first. His chin check is a 1, 2, 3, or 4. He's okay. Chin check over here, he's a 1 or 2. He's okay. So both fighters hitting with some big shots early in this one, but both of them absorb it and move on. And we have a big exchange to start round 5. And then we're going right back to Tommy Morrison inside. Morrison inside, 35. 3 points to the body. And no power shot that time. No power shot that time. And 2:20 to go. Back to Wilder on the outside. 42 is going to be a 2-point cross. 6 is a power shot. So a chin check by Morrison. 1, 2, 3, or 4 again. He's okay. 2 minutes to go in the 5th round. And it's Wilder again. 63 is going to miss. And we're going to check counter. No counter. Next action. Back to Wilder again. 55 is, once again, misses. Check for an opponent counter. No counter by Morrison. 1:20 to go. It's going to be Wilder again. 36 and a possible cut. 36. Snaps a jab followed by a cross. 2 points. And a possible cut. So we're going to the cut and swelling table. 7 for Morrison. 1 to 7 and he's been cut. 15, no cut. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in the 5th round. Back to Wilder. Woo, this has been a brutal fight for Morrison fans. 0-8. That is outside. Big shot to the head and body, 4-pointer. And a power shot, so a chin check again. 1 to 4. And he's okay. No problem. 40 seconds to go in the round. And it's going to be Wilder with 2 stars. 36. 2-point cross. And a 10 outside the power check. 20 seconds to go in the round. Rolling dice. Throwing dice. And it's going to be another check for Wilder. 31. It's going to be a 3-point combo. And again, another power shot. Morrison's okay, but that's ding, 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 ding. End of the round. Another huge round by Wilder. Wilder with 16. And Morrison with 7. Difference being 9 again. So again, when you have a 9 to 12 punch differential, you need a 20 on the 20-sider to steal the round. So Morrison needs a 20 to steal the round. Judge 1, nope, he doesn't fall for it. Judge 2, nope, he doesn't fall for it this time either. And Judge 3, nope. So it's going to go 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 in favor of Wilder. And round 5. Now Morrison is considered tired, which means all of his, whenever he does an attack, if he says does the 4 points, you subtract 1 from how many punches you land. And also he uses the worse stat charts over here on this side. So his chin rating is now a 7 as opposed to a 4 because he's tired. So it is going to be super hard. Unless Morrison gets a big punch, this one could be over here. All right, Wilder here in the round 6. Again, this is a 10-round fight. This is not for championship. This is just a 10-rounder. We go to round 6. And Wilder gets to start because he did the most damage again. And it's going to go to Morrison. 2 stars inside. Morrison looking to land a big shot early. That's a 36. That is a 2-pointer. Again, subtract a point, so it's only 1 point. And a 7 is outside his power range. His power range goes down to 3 now. So he needs a 1, 2, or 3. So him landing a power shot is half. Before he was a 1 to 6. Now he's a 1 to 3. So he's really hurting. Next segment is a toe-to-toe exchange. We're starting with Morrison since he has momentum. Morrison first. 36. 36 is a 2-point jab. Subtract 1. And, again, he does land the power shot. So it's going to be a chin check. But we have to see what he does first. Because it's a toe-to-toe exchange. If either fighter clinches, then there is no exchange. 71 is going to be a miss, so nothing there. So Wilder does need to make a chin check, though, as Morrison rolled a 2 on the power chance. So a chin check is a 2, and an 8 is okay. If he rolls a 3, a 4, or a 5, that's what that number in parentheses is, means he's been dazed, he's stunned. And the opponent gets a bonus in the next round, next segment. In the next segment is what I meant to say. All right, here we go. So 2:20 to go. And it's going to be Morrison again on the inside, taking control. 94, though, is not good. And clinches, no punches landed this segment. 2 minutes to go. And it's going to be Morrison winning again. Outside this time. 68 is nothing. Check for opponent counter. 20, no counter. 140 to go. And a toe-to-toe exchange. 25. Outside. Working the body for 3 points. Again, because he's tired, he only gets 2 points. But a 3 is going to be a power shot again. He's getting lucky with these power shots. So it's going to be a chin check for him. But, again, since it's a toe-to-toe, we need to finish the toe-to-toe first. And 82, outside 82 is just going to be a miss. So he needs to make a chin check. And he's still a 1 or 2. A 6, he's okay. No action. 1 minute to go. Another toe-to-toe exchange, starting with Morrison. And a possible cut, 37. 2 points, -1 again. And a possible cut, so we're going to have to look for him for a cut. But again, you always have to finish the toe-to-toe exchange before you roll for anything else. Because if he clinches, then he nullifies everything. 74 is nothing. So he does need a cut check. He is a 1, 2, 3, or 4. He's cut. It's a 7, no cut. So 40 seconds to go. And Morrison actually winning the round 5-0. Can he continue that? No, it's going to go to Wilder now. Wilder, 28, outside 28, 3-pointer, and a 1, a power shot. So chin check is a 1 to 7, and if I roll an 11 or less, he's stunned. 1-7 he goes down. No, 18, he's fine. 20 seconds to go in the round. Morrison holding on, winning the round 5-3. Can he win this last segment? Can he win this last segment? No, Wilder's going to get a chance to steal the round. Wilder. No, 93 on the outside is going to be a clinch, and that's going to do it. Ding, 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 ding. The round is over. Morrison stumbles back to his corner, but he is 5-3 winner of the round. 5-3. Neither fighter went down. Neither fighter got cut. So the difference is 2 points. So it's 1-11. They give it to Morrison. 1-11. They give it to Morrison because he had more. And 12-20. They give it to Wilder. So Judge 1 is giving it to Wilder. Judge 2 is giving it to Wilder. And Judge 3, even though Morrison did more, gives it to Morrison. So Morrison's going to win this 10, 9, 9. What the hell? Why am I not able to type anything? 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 9. So a little payback there as the judges give this round to the underdog as well. And giving Wilder a little bit of reprieve from those first couple rounds. We go to round number 7. Yeah, it was round 6. I was saying round 5. That was round 6. Sorry. So this is round 7 coming up. Round 7. Here we go. Reset everything. And actually, Morrison with momentum. What? Morrison with momentum. Oh, and just if you're keeping track at home, I will show you this scorecard and everything as we speak. We had the holding call earlier. We had the knockdown. Actually, I forgot to put down. Morrison got knocked down. I think it was in the 4th round he got knocked down. And I think he got knocked down once in the 5th round as well. I should keep track of that from now on. All right. So here we go with, where are we going? Round 7? 7. Round 7. Here we go. And it's Wilder coming out strong. Start the round. 60 is a miss. Check your opponent's counter. So Morrison checking the counter. 11 is no counter, no action. And it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange outside by Wilder. 55 is a miss. Inside by Morrison. 30. 3 points minus 1 is 2 points. And an 8 is no power chance. 220 to go. Another toe-to-toe exchange, starting with Morrison this time. 55 inside is a miss. Wilder outside. 33, 3-point jab. Combo with the jab. And 11 is no power shot. 2 minutes to go. And it's going to go back to Morrison inside. 77. Checking an opponent counter. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 2. So it's a 2-point hook. 2-point hook. Let's see, this one. 140 to go. Wilder. 58. That's going to be a miss. Misses it. 120 to go. Wilder again. Inside this time. 95 is a Clint. No, a foul. Lands a punch and then check for a foul. He is a 1, 2, or 3. It is a foul. Uh-oh. Another foul. 12. Another holding check. Uh-oh. I got to write this one down. Another holding. Because they might take a point. So third time is a point. So that's his second warning. That's his second warning for holding. That is his second warning for holding. And back to Wilder again. 29 on the outside. 3 points. No. We can check for defense is what I should have been doing this whole time. 1, 2, 3. Whenever you don't have a power shot, if you're not checking for a power shot or cut or swelling, the opponent should roll to see if they defend. And you roll to see and look on their defense. And I haven't been doing that all along, so I apologize. We haven't had that many times when it's been a straight up damage shot, so it's not like I've missed it all the time, but there have probably been some situations that could have been adjusted, but 40 seconds to go. It's going to be Wilder. 30 on the outside is a three-pointer. And then this is where we would roll his defense. He rolls a 10, no adjustments. 20 seconds to go. I will start doing that because I should have been doing that all along. And it's going to be Wilder once again. And he's up 12-2 at this point. Last segment of the round. A 15 outside is three-pointer. And a 20 is a possible cut. Cut, he's a 7 on the cut. 1-7. And Tommy Morrison has a cut. It's an 8, no cut. So ding, 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 the end of the round comes, and that is a 15-2 round. 15-2 round. And the difference is 13. So the judges are going to score this 10-9 unless I roll a 19 or 20. If I roll a 19 or 20, they're going to score 10-8 because they thought it was such a dominant round. So a 19 or 20 will be a 10-8. First judge, nope, normal, 10-9. Second judge, 10-9. Third judge, 10-9. So Morrison, 9-9-9. Wilder, 10-10-10. All right, going into round number 8. Round 8. Wilder well in control, except for on the judge's scorecard. He still has 15 stamina. No, wait. He still has 30 stamina left. Still has 30 stamina left. Like, Morrison would have to have some huge, huge rounds. All right, here we go. It's going to start off momentum in favor of Wilder. And we're going to go to toe-to-toe exchange right off the bat. 30 outside is three-pointer. Oops, three-pointer. And a power shot. And Morrison, 17, is a four-pointer, -1 because he's tired, is 3 points. A 6 would have been power, but he's tired, so no power. So it's a chin check for for Morrison, who is a 7. And again, if I roll 8, 9, 10, or 11, he's still stunned. And that is an 11. So Morrison is stunned. He's not knocked down. So what that means is, for the next segment, Wilder gets automatically control. And he gets his higher power rating. So instead of his 6 power rating, he's an 8 power rating because he stunned his opponent. So Wilder gets the opportunity here as Morrison is stunned to outside shot. .73 he's going to miss. And I don't think it's too bad because he would have had another 1 there. Would have been another power shot. But he misses his power chance. And so now we're back to normal segments. So you're just, when you're just stunned for 1 round, or for 1 segment. So now we're back to a toe-to-toe exchange, starting with Wilder here, since he has momentum. 85 is not good. That is going to be a miss. Morrison, 89. That is a miss. They both missed, and that would have been a power shot, too. That's too bad. 2 minutes to go. And it's going to be Morrison inside. Morrison, 83 is going to be a check for counter. And no counter. And it's going to be inside Wilder. 89 is going to be not good. Miss. Check for opponent counter again. 7 is no counter. 120 to go here in round number 8. It's going to be Morrison inside. Morrison looking to throw a big punch here and end this. 15, he's going to land it. He's going to land it, and it's a power shot. 4-pointer. No, I'm sorry, inside. Yeah, it's still a 4-pointer. -1 because he started 3 points. But a 3 is going to be land a power shot. So chin check for Wilder is a 1-2. Wilder could go down. Wilder could go down. No, Wilder's fine. Morrison's only chance, I think, is to get a power shot. And it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange again. Morrison actually has control. 49 inside is going to be a 2-pointer, so it's going to be a 1-pointer. No power chance. For Wilder, it's a 4 inside. Has a 4-point body shot. And no power chance. And 40 seconds to go. And Wilder did more damage, so Wilder gets momentum. And Wilder takes momentum. Inside 0-2. Big shot to the head and the body, 4-pointer. And a power chance. He's a 1-6. That's a 5. That's a power chance. Morrison, while he's tired, is a 7 on the chin. 8, 9, 10, and 11, he's still stunned. No! Morrison holding tough here. Holding tough with just 20 seconds to go in round 8. Being solid. Being solid. And he's going to get the last chance. He's going to get the last punch of the round. And he's going to land it. It's inside. 4-pointer be a 3-pointer. And a 4 just outside his power range. That was almost a power shot. Ding, 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 ding. We got a slugfest going on here. I agree. And that's going to be the end of the round. And that is a 11-10 round. That is the most punches Morrison has thrown since the second round. So, 11, for Wilder and 10 punches. 10 punches for Morrison. And that's a difference of 1 punch. So you know what that means. The judges are going to get this all messed up. Wilder will win on a 1 to 11. 1 to 11, Wilder will win. Judge 1 gives it to Morrison. Judge 2 gives it to Wilder. Judge 3 gives it to Morrison. So again, 10, 9, 10. Wilder gets 9, 10, 9. He's getting screwed royally. All right. So, round 9. 2 rounds to go. Here we go. Round 9. Wilder starts. He had more damage. And we're going to go to a toe-to-toe exchange right off the bat. We'll start with Wilder here. 88. He's outside. It's going to be a miss. Morrison inside. 0-2 inside is going to be 5 points. So make it a 4-pointer. Vicious salvo of punches for 5 points. No power chance. So Morrison now takes momentum. Back to Wilder inside. 77 is a miss. Check for a counter. 3, it's a counter. 2-point cross, -1 is a 1-point cross. 120 to go, and it's all Morrison here in round number 9. And it's going to go to Wilder this time inside. 33. 33. 2-point cross. No power chance. 2 minutes to go. Nothing happens. 140. It's going to be Morrison inside. 53 is misses. Check for opponent counter. 11, no counter. 120 to go. Inside by Morrison again. Morrison needs a big one here. He needs something big. And misses. Misses. Check for counter. 14, no counter. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. It's going to be Wilder outside. 88. Misses. Check for opponent counter. 8, no counter. 40 seconds to go. In round 9. Ding, 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 ding. Wilder. 95 is a foul. Lands a punch and then rolls for a foul. 1 to 3. No foul this time. Last segment of round 9. It's going to be Wilder. And a 93 is going to be a clinch. So nothing happens. Ding, 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 ding. And that is the end of round 9. That was a 5 to 3 round. Morrison actually won that round 5 to 3. And look at that. Going into round 10, Deontay Wilder has 15 stamina left. So he's got plenty of energy. Morrison is at -45, so he's been out for a long, long time. But now it comes down to this judges again. That was a Morrison won by 2 points. So 1 to 11, Morrison gets the judges. 1 to 11. Wilder. First judge goes to Wilder. Second judge, Morrison. Third judge, Wilder. So Wilder, oh my gosh, this is crazy. 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Oh my God. These judges are horrible. Horrible judges. Horrible. Morrison with control. We got round 10. Last round. Last round. Here we go. Morrison's last chance to knock him out. Is this fight in Chicago in the 30s? Yeah, it seems like it, right? Here we go. No action. 2:40 to go. It's a toe-to-toe exchange starting with Morrison. 87 is a miss. 96, it's a clinch. It wouldn't have mattered. Everything gets nullified in the clinch. Everything gets nullified in the clinch. 2:20 to go. Nothing going on yet. It's going to be Wilder outside. 0-5. There we go. 4 points to the body. 12. No power shot. 2 minutes to go in the fight. Wilder again. 67 is a miss. Check for opponent counter. Check for a counter. No counter. 1:40 to go. It's going to be Morrison inside. 0-2 is a big 5-pointer, making 4 points. No power chance, though, unfortunately. 1:20 to go. Toe-to-toe inside. Starting with Morrison. 29 is going to be a 3-point, making it a 2-pointer. And I didn't see what the 20 was. I'm going to roll it on the side because I wasn't sure. I moved it out of the way. So no power shots for Wilder. Wait a minute, it's a 92, which is a clinch, so nullify that. No damage done either way. 1 minute to go. 3 segments left in this fight. It's going to Wilder. 42 is a 2-point cross. No, oh, it is a power shot. Chin check for Morrison. Chin check. Oh, it's an 80, stunned. So 40 seconds to go. Wilder misses. 20 seconds to go. Morrison's no longer stunned. I think Wilder let him off the hook there with just 40 seconds to go in the round. Didn't want to beat him down with just 20 seconds to go. And Wilder with the last chance. And that is a 75. That's a miss. Too bad it would have been a power shot. We check for a counter. It's a 5. That's a no counter. And ding, 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 the round goes. The referees have been paid off, but we will see what the final is. It is a 6-4. It's a good couple rounds. 4 and 6. So, that's a difference of 2. So again, a 1-11, they give it to Wilder. 1-11, they give it to Wilder. First judge gives it to Wilder. Second judge gives it to Wilder. Third judge gives it to Wilder. It's a 10-9 all the way around. 10, 10, 10. So now what I have to do is, to make this easy, I should have it auto-calculate the total for me. Equals this, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, this, plus this, plus this, plus this. Okay. This one is going to equal this, plus this. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing down here. Equals this plus this plus this. Aw. Damn it. I have to start over again. Damn it. Equals this. Okay. Equals. Okay. Equals. Should have had this already done. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right, Judge. We have a unanimous decision, actually. Judge 1 scores this 97-92. Judge 2 scores this 98-91. And Judge 3 scores this 95-94. For your champion and winner, Deontay Wilder wins this one. Deontay Wilder wins this one. So we should save this. We're going to put this in. Let's put this in Glory Days Boxing. We're going to call this Morrison. Wilder versus Morrison. There we go. All right. So we got that saved. There we go. You saw it right here, ladies and gentlemen. 97-92, 98-91, and 95-94. I guess most people are happy with the outcome, even though it was... Have I ever worked with a spreadsheet before? A few times, yeah. Why? Yeah, it was a good fight. I mean, everything, I think I was happy with the outcome because Wilder should have won. He dominated pretty much from the start. The judges kind of screwed him over with their scoring, but still, they ended up giving it to him in the end. He did get knocked down in the second round, though. A little scary, but came back, knocked down Morrison in the fourth round and the fifth round, and was ahead quite conceivably on stamina for most of the game. And Morrison in rounds 7, 8, 9, and 10 got very lucky because his chin check is terrible when he's fatigued. But fortunately for him, Wilder didn't have any really big punches. And the big punches he did have, Morrison made the check. There was only one time he was stunned, which I was quite amazed with. So everyone have a great holiday, Christmas celebration. Hopefully you're having a great night. And we'll thank you so much for coming out and checking out Glory Days Boxing. Hopefully you're having a great night. And we'll hope to be on in a little bit with some more entertainment for you guys. Merry Christmas to one and all, and to all, a good night. See you soon, my friends. See you soon. Bye for now.